Welcome to the class. So in this class, I'll be discussing few questions on simple interest and compound interest. So far we have discussed about the basic concepts of simple and compound interest. What is simple interest? What is compound interest? We have also discussed the formulas to calculate simple and compound interest. Okay, we have also discussed how to solve questions where where compounding is done in one time in a year, two times in a year, three times in a year, or more than that. All right, so now we'll be solving questions related to these things in this class. All right, let's begin. So before I actually start with my class, let me just tell you a bit about myself. My name is Aishwarya and I have done my masters in mathematics from University of Delhi. Prior to that, I have done my graduation in maths from University of Delhi, and in total I have training experience of more than 4 years. And in these 4 years, I have trained for various entrances like CAT, GRE and GMAT. Alright, now let me just give you the information about a plus subscription. So in a plus subscription, you will have access to the classes from India's top educators. All the classes would be live and interactive. You can get your doubts clarified within the class itself. You will get the structured PDF and notes after each and every class. You will have access to the live tests and quizzes that happen on our platform regularly. Alright, so these are all the benefits that you can get from the plus subscription. All the benefits of the plus subscription will be there in the iconic subscription, but along with that there would be some added benefits as well. For example, you will get personalized attention from your educator. You will have access to preparation material for other management entrances as well. You will be given test analysis of each and every mock that you attempt on our platform. Okay, so these are all the benefits that you have. Now let's discuss about the pricing. So the pricing of the CAT plus subscription is 17,500 for 12 months and 21,000 for 24 months. Alright. Over this fees, you can use my code AAISH10 to get the 10% of the entire course fee. Alright. Now the price of iconic subscription for 12 months is 30,000 and for 24 months it is 41,000. Here also you can use my code AAISH10 to get the instant 10% off the entire course fee. Alright. Okay. Now these are the students who have scored really well in CAT 2020. You can also be on this list if you start your preparations with us as soon as possible. Sooner the better. Okay. Now these are the batches which are going to start recently. From today we have started a new batch on our platform. From 20th of March and 22nd of March there are going to be two batches that are going to be started. Okay, so please join these batches so that you can start with your preparations as soon as possible. Okay, so this is something I would like to inform all of you, that a price hike is going to come soon on our platform. So the price for 12 months, as I told you, is 17,500. It will increase to 22,550. And for 21,000, this will increase to 32,800. So now is the right time for you to start with your preparations. As soon as possible, you should join. And over this fees, you can use my code AAISH10 to get the 10% off. Now, this is a wonderful opportunity for you guys. You can give this weekly scholarship test, Unacademy Combat, that we conduct weekly. So for this week, the test is going to be on 21st of March. Okay, so please participate in this test, give the test, get a good score, and then you'll be eligible for scholarships up to 55 lakhs. So to unlock this test, you can use my code AAISH10. Okay, so please use the code and unlock the test and get a good scholarship on scoring well. Okay, now this is a feature that I would like to tell everyone, and you should make full use of this feature. You just have to click a picture of the question you want the solution for. Go to Ask a Doubt tab on your app and crop the image so that the question becomes highlighted. Okay. Then you have to select the subject to which the question belongs. As soon as you will do that and submit the question on our platform, our educators will solve the question and share the explanation with you. Okay, so please make full use of this feature. This is the name of our YouTube channel. Please join the channel to get regular updates about the classes. Also, you can get updates about anything related to MBA on this channel. This is the name of my Telegram channel. Please join the channel and start with your preparations as soon as possible. On this channel, I share about the links of my class. Okay, every day I share the links and everything here. Okay, let's begin with the questions now. So here, this is the first question. Please read the question. We have to apply the formula directly. So before we start, let us just recall the formulas. So the formula to calculate the simple interest is principal into rate into time upon 100. Okay. The formula to calculate the compound interest is, now in the case of compound interest, we calculate the amount. Amount is given by principal into 1 plus r is the rate, r upon 100 into k raised to the power kn, where k is the number of times compounding is done in 1 year and n is the number of years. Okay, I hope these two formulas are clear. Let's move on to the question. Please solve the question and tell me what would be the answer. Okay, so let us try to solve this question together. So the question says that if 4,000 is lent at 10% per annum, interest being compounded annually. Okay, so compounding is done annually one time in a year. Find the interest for the fourth year. Okay, so since we have to find the interest after of the fourth year. Now in this question you have to be very careful. Generally what students do is that they see this as 4 years. So I will not take n as 4 and solve this question, right? I have to find the interest of fourth year, means interest of fourth year would be equal to interest in third year in 3 years, interest in 4 years minus 3 years. Okay, so this is what we need to do. Okay, let's try to solve this question. So in this question we have principal is equal to 4,000, rate is given to be 10% and compounding is done annually, hence the value of k is equal to 1. Let's put the values in the formulas and get the answer. Okay, so the amount for 4 years would be given by 4,000 into 1 plus rate of interest is 10 upon 100 raised to the power of 4 minus for 3 years. This would be 4,000 into 1 plus 10 upon 100 raised to the power 3. So this if you will simplify, we will get the answer as 4,000 into 1 plus 10 upon 100. This I can take cube as common, and inside this would be 1 plus 10 upon 100 minus 1. So this we can simplify and the answer to this question would be 532.4. Okay, so this would be the answer. If you simplify this would be the answer. Yes, Shubham, your answer is correct. Okay, since we have to find the interest of fourth year, so please be careful about this term, whether this is 4 years or 1 year. Okay, alright, let's move on to the next question now. Now here is a new question. The question says that interest on a sum is compounded every 3 months. Okay, so this is a question of compound interest. Here compounding is done after every 3 months. So now can you tell me how many times is the compounding done in a year? In 1 year, number of times compounding is done is equal to yes, can you tell how many times the compounding is done in this question? Yes, since compounding is done, the amount is compounded every 3 months. Compounding is done 12 by 3, 4 times in a year. Hence, I can say that the value of k is equal to 4. Let's apply the formula. So the formula is amount is equal to principal into 1 plus rate of interest is 40. Sorry, let me just write r first. Rate of interest upon 100k raised to the power k into n. Okay, so let's put the values. Principal is not given. Okay, so if principal is not given, let us take the principal as 100. Let us try 1 rate of interest is given to be 40. Okay, k is 4 here, the value of k is 4, and okay, let us take the number of years as 1. Okay, so let us find the amount. So the amount would be equal to 100 into, this will give me 400. So this would be 440 upon 400 raised to the power 4. Yes, can you please simplify and tell me what would be the value of amount in this question? Okay, so in this question, just for the ease of calculation, I have taken principal is equal to 100. You can take any other number as the principal, or you can take it as x or any other variable and solve. The answer would be same in all cases. Okay, let's try to simplify this. Yes, okay, so this is 1.4641. Okay, so this is the value we have got. Okay, but since I'll multiply this by 100, so answer would be 146.41. Okay, this is the amount. Now, since we have to calculate the interest on this amount would be given by amount minus principal. Okay, amount minus principal, which is given to be 41.41 here. Now, since the principal is 100, it means the rate of interest would be equal to 46.41%. Okay, so the rate of interest is 46.41%. Okay, so that is why I took the principal as 100. Okay, so that I can calculate the rate of interest easily. If I take principal as some other number, suppose if I take 500, then I have to calculate what is the rate of interest using the formula again. Okay, so this is the use of 100, taking 100. So we should always aim to take such easy numbers which will make my calculations simpler. Alright, I hope this question is clear. Yes, if there is any difficulty in this question, please let me know. Please feel free to ask any doubt if you have. Yes, please give me a thumbs up if this question is clear to everyone. Okay, let's begin with the next question. Let's start with the next question. So this is the question I have on my screen. Let's read the question together and try to solve it. So the question says that the compound interest and the simple interest on a sum at a certain rate of interest. Okay, so let us take this sum as P. Okay, and let us take this rate of interest as R for 2 years. So this is the time that is given. This is the time period. Is 2760 and 2400. So this 2760 is the compound interest and 2400 is the simple interest. Okay, so we know that the formula to calculate the simple interest is principal into rate into time upon 100. Okay, so let us apply this formula. So simple interest is given to be 2400. Principal I don't know, so let us take it as P. Rate of interest is also not known, let us take it as R. Time is given to be 2. Okay, so from here I can get that the value of P into R is 2400 into 100 by 2. So this will give me, okay, so this is the value of P into R. Okay, this is one equation I have got. Let's see what is given. So now this was for simple interest. Now let us calculate for compound interest. So in case of compound interest, we calculate amount. So amount is given by principal into 1 plus r upon 100k raised to the power of kn. Now since this is not given whether the compounding is done annually or semi-annually, so I will take this as annually. So whenever this is not mentioned in the question, always take that the compounding is done annually. So I will take the value of k as 1 and the value of n is given to be 2 years. Okay, so let us calculate. So the amount is, I don't know the amount, but principal also I don't know. So let us take P. 1 plus rate of interest is not known upon 100 into 2. Okay. Now this is equal to amount minus principal. Alright, and this is equal to 2760. Okay, so this is equal to 2760. Now what I can do is that I can replace this. So from here I have that 2760 is equal to principal into 1 plus r upon 100 whole square minus principal. Alright, let us simplify this equation. I'll take p common and then I will get 1 plus r square by plus 2r by 100. Okay, so I have opened this. So I have used the identity a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. So this is the identity I have used here. Let us simplify further. Okay, so now this would be equal to p into r square upon 10,000 plus 2r by 100. Okay, now from here I can take r common from this equation and I can write this as this way. I can write, okay, this is what I get. Now from equation 1 I know the value of p into r, so I am going to substitute this value here. So I will get this as 12,000 into r upon 10,000 plus 2 by 100 is equal to 2760. Okay, so this is an equation we have. Please simplify this equation and tell me what would be the value of r. Yes. What would be the value of r? Okay. So you got r as 21. Okay, let me just recheck that. So I will get 2760 upon 12,000. This is 4 times 0 from here is equal to, okay, let me just simplify this first. No, 21 is not right. Please see if your calculation is correct. So from here I get 2760 is equal to, now this will be cancelled off and I will get 12r plus 1200 into 2. Okay, so this will give me 12r plus 2400 is equal to 2760. Yes, so if I simplify this equation, I will get the value of r as 30. Okay, yes, now your answer is absolutely right. The value of r is 30. Now that I know that the value of r is 30, I will put it in equation 1 and then we can get the value of principal as 4000. Okay, alright, so I hope this question is clear to you. If there is any difficulty in this question, you can ask. And if this question is clear, please give me a thumbs up so that I can proceed. Okay, let us continue now. Yes, so this is a question. Let us try to solve this question. So again, in this question, it is given that the compound interest on a certain sum for the second year and third year. Okay, so again, this is second year for 1 year, not for 2 years or in 3 years. So this is also the compound interest for 1 year, and this is also the compound interest for 1 year, that is third year. And these are the values given to me. We have to find the sum and rate of interest. So I'll be using the same formula. According to the formula, we know that amount is equal to principal into 1 plus r upon 100k raised to the power kn. Now again in this question, it is not given whether compounding is done annually, semi-annually or quarterly. So in such cases, I will take that compounding is done annually. So I will take the value of k as 1. Okay. Now let's start solving the question. Yes, please solve the question. Okay, let us try to do this together. So this is the formula that I have. I'll be using this formula further. Okay, now it is given that interest of second year is equal to 3300. Okay, so this is what I have. Okay, so the interest of second year, this is actually equal to the amount till the end of second year. Okay, amount till the end of second year, or you can say that amount of 2 years minus amount of first year. Alright, so this will give me the interest on third year. Let us try to simplify this. So from here I have 3300 is equal to principal I don't know. So let us take the principal as P into 1 plus rate of interest is also not given. So let us take that as R upon 100 raised to the power 2 minus principal into 1 plus R upon 100 raised to the power 1. Okay, so if I simplify this, I can take this as common and I will get r upon 100 here. Okay, so this value is given to be 3300. Okay, let us take this as equation 1. Now let us solve for the third year. So it is given that the interest of third year is equal to, so this would be equal to amount of 3 years minus amount of 2 years. So this will be principal into 1 plus r upon 100 raised to the power 3 minus principal into 1 plus r upon 100 raised to the power 2. This is equal to 3630. Let us simplify this further. So I'll get 1 plus r upon 100 minus 1. Okay, so this will be 3630. So from this equation I can put the values of, I can write this as 1 plus r upon 100 into r upon 100 into 1 plus r upon 100 is equal to 3630. Now if you notice, this quantity is same. This quantity is same as equation 1. So I can get the value of this quantity from equation 1, and this equation will be simplified to 3300 into 1 plus r upon 100 is equal to 3630. Okay, so this is what I have. If I solve this equation, from this equation I can get the value of r, and the value of r would be equal to 10. Yes, Shubham, your answer is absolutely right. The value of r is 10, and again I can use any of these equations. I can use equation 1 to calculate the value of principal as well, and the principal would be equal to 30,000. Alright, I hope this question is clear to everyone. Yes, is there any doubt in this question? Okay, great. Let's move on to the next question now. So this is the question on your screen. Please read the question carefully and try to solve it. Okay, so let us read the question together. Let us try to understand it first. So Sanjay borrowed 15,000 at 20% per annum under compound interest. Okay, interest being compounded annually, hence the value of K is 1. He repaid 12,000 at the end of first year. Find the amount he must repay at the end of second year to clear the loan. Okay, so here we have to calculate the interest of first year first. Sorry, amount of first year, then amount of second year. Okay, so I'm giving you 1 minute to solve this question. Please solve this question and then we'll discuss this. Okay, let's see what would be the answer. So Sanjay borrowed 15,000 at 20% rate of interest. So at the end of first year, okay, since rate of interest is 20%, principal is equal to 15,000. Okay, so the amount would be given by principal into 1 plus r upon 100 raised to the power 1. Okay, so principal is 15,000. 1 plus rate of interest is 20 by 100. So if I simplify this, I will get the value of amount as 18,000. Okay, now but it is given that at the end of first year he has already paid 12,000. So the amount that he has paid is 12,000. Okay, so the remaining amount is 6,000 only now. Okay, means this 6,000 would be carried out for the next year. So the principal of next year would be 6,000. Okay, So the principal for second year is 6,000. Okay, now we have to find the amount he must repay at the end of second year. So at the end of second year, at 20% rate of interest, the amount that he has to repay would be given by amount is equals to principal plus 1 plus 100, r by 100 raised to the power 1. Principal is 6,000 and this will give me 1.2. So the value would be 7,200. Yes, Vatsal, your answer is absolutely right. Yes, Shubham, I hope this question is clear to you. Yes, great. Let's move on to the next question. Okay, so this is also the question with application of compound interest formula. Interest being compounded annually, hence the value of k would be equal to 1. So for this question, I am going to give you 2 minutes. Please take 2 minutes, read the question, understand it properly, and then try to solve it. Okay. Now, we have this term present values here. Okay. So present value means, so if I give you 100 rupees, okay, at 10% rate of interest. So at the end of the first year, the money would be 110, right? So the present value, I say that the present value of 110 is 100 rupees at 10% rate of interest. Okay, so this present value is nothing but the principal. Okay, the current principal. Okay, now please solve. Okay, let's try to solve this question now. So we have to find the sum of present values of payments received at 10% per annum under compound interest if 7,700 and 7,260 are received at the end of first year and second year respectively. Okay, so at the end of first year we have received 7,700. Okay, let's see. At the end of first year, the amount received is equal to 7,700. Okay, so again I'll be using this formula that amount is equal to principal into 1 plus r upon 100k raised to the power k by n. Okay, let's apply that formula. So amount given here is equal to 7,700, principal is, I don't know, so I have to calculate this principal. Let us take this as P1. 1 plus rate of interest is 10. K, the value of K is 1 as compounding is done annually. Okay, so I can write 10 upon 100 as 0.1 raised to the power 1, because this is first year. So from here I can say that P1 is equal to 7700 upon 1.1. Okay, so this is the value of first principal is 7,000. Okay, let us take this as equation 1. Now let us find the value of second principal. So at the end of second year, the amount received is 7260. Okay, so this would be 7260 is equal to P2 into 1 plus rate of interest again would be 10. So 0.1 raised to the power of 2, because this is the end of second year. So from here I can say that this is P2 into 1.1 whole square. Okay, so if I simplify this, I can get the value of P2 as 7260 upon 1.1 into 1.1. Okay, so this, if I simplify, I'll get the value as 6,000. Let us take this as equation second. Since I have to find the sum of both the present values, so the required sum is equal to P1 plus P2. Hence, the answer is 7,000 plus 6,000, that is equal to 13,000. Alright, so yes, the answer is 13,000. Shubham, your answer is right. Okay, I hope all the questions that we discussed in the class today are clear to everyone. Yes, so I hope you enjoyed solving these questions. We'll solve more questions from other topics as well as this topic later. So tomorrow I am going to conduct a class on previous year questions. So I'll be discussing previous year questions of quantitative aptitude for 2 hours tomorrow, and also we will discuss previous year questions of logical reasoning section as well. Okay, so please do attend that class. I am pretty sure that that class would be very useful for all of you. Alright, so this was the last question of today's class. Let's continue further. So keep practicing the questions. Practice a lot so that all your concepts get cleared before the exam itself. Okay, so please devote 1 month for clearing out all your basic concepts. Okay, so then we'll be starting with questions of higher difficulty levels. Alright. Okay, so I've already told you about the benefits of Plus subscription. You will get access to the classes from top educators. You will have access to the live tests and quizzes that happen on our platform. And along with that, you will have access to the preparation of other materials and notes as well. Okay. Now, how can you subscribe to our, how can you go for the Unacademy subscription? So the steps are very simple. You just have to go to Google Play Store, type Unacademy there and install the Unacademy Learning app. As soon as you'll install the learning app, it will ask you to select your goal as CAT. Then you click on Get Subscription. As soon as you click on Get Subscription, it will show you 2 options for Iconic and Plus subscription. You can choose either of the subscriptions as per your needs and start with your preparations with us. Okay, so this is the name of our YouTube channel. Please subscribe to the channel so that you can start with your preparation for CAT. Everything related to MBA under the sky will be discussed on this channel. Okay, this is the name of my Telegram channel. Please join the channel to get access to the class links, and we can have discussions regarding any question if you want. Alright,